I would like to showcase how markets around the world are using Google Inside Street View, specifically hotels. So here's an example of a series of hotels in Chicago. Now, on most of these hotels, probably 90%, you will see an image with a little circle icon here that represents that they use Google Inside Street View. Let me click on one so you can see an example. And the nice thing about the hotel Inside Street View is that you do not have to do a complete link property, meaning that you don't have to walk through the entire property. Google has structured it in a way that they allow you to do specific areas. So say for instance, you want to showcase your lobby, that would be one segment. Your pool can be another segment, and a room. If those are the only places in the hotel that you want to showcase using Google Inside Street View. Because it would be difficult to walk from, say, a lobby all the way to a room. You know, you have hotels that are pretty large. Now, if I were to click randomly on any of these links in Chicago, as I stated, around 90% of the properties have taken advantage of this technology. Let me go back and simply click on one more. And again, virtual reality is becoming so big. This program started back in 2010, and it's really now that people are understanding and taking advantage of it because of VR, virtual reality, where people are getting more comfortable in viewing spaces using this platform. Now let's take a look at properties in Jamaica. As you can see, you more than likely will not find any property that is taking advantage of Google Inside Street View. And what's amazing is how much integration Google has made to travel. You know, they have integrated Booking, Orbitz, all of these booking agencies into their search. And what that does, that Google will be the primary location that people come to simply book a room, search for information on a hotel. I mean, fortunately for us, as you can see, most of our properties, it really shows that Jamaica is offering a good product. Most of our properties have over a 4.0 rating on Google. You would find it difficult to find any hotel that is in the mid 3.5 or even low threes. But with that said, a lot of properties aren't even claiming their Google listing. So when they do get a bad review, there's no way to challenge that review or even speak back to that customer that left that bad review. So they could work something out with them to have for them to have a better experience the next time they visit, or even get any feedback from them. So one thing that we really have to take advantage of is claiming these Google business listings. And I'll actually show you a few examples of that. Okay, here we have probably one of the most well-known business hotels in the country, the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. And if we were to visit that Google listing on Google Maps, again, all the rates are integrated. You actually can book a room from Google. It is not claimed by the Pegasus, meaning that anybody who leaves a poor review, they wouldn't be able to interact with that customer, to give them probably a coupon or something that would have them think about revisiting their property. people would leave bad reviews, and that's where it will always be. You can't even challenge it if it were to be not true. So there's a importance that, especially with hotels, properties, restaurants, where people look for quality service, that you interact with them, always wanting to know what was the issue, how can we serve you better the next time you visit, to claim these businesses so you can manipulate the content that is there. You know, a lot of even the images that are on here of the hotel are being added by customers, and probably some of them are inappropriate. You know, they don't represent the property in a good light. If they had control over this, they could edit those. I mean, challenge the ones that they don't think are fair. But not even this aspect of it, some of our local hotels are taking advantage of, and that we need to work on. So here we have another example of Couples Sans Souci All Inclusive, and this is another property that's on claim. And claiming a property is pretty simple. You simply just click on claim this business, and you're presented with an option that states you're the authorized to manage this business. You click on agree and continue. Now, if that listing was on Google for an extended period of time, Google will actually give you a phone call with the code at that location. If it's a new listing, what Google have to do is mail you a postcard. So a lot of these properties are added as points, not by their addresses, because Jamaica actually doesn't have geocoded addresses. And that's something that we have to talk to the government about. I mean, this would actually better our tourism product. So, and they would mail you that postcard. So in the next process, you would actually, if you had to have that postcard mailed to you, you'd actually enter the mailing address of the hotel, and Google will send you a postcard in the mail for you to verify that that is the location of the property and you're authorized to manage the information of that property. And that's simply it. And yet most of our hotels don't do that. I hope this helps. And if you're a hotel that haven't done it, go ahead and claim your listing. Thank you.